Morning guys, it is Friday the 26th of June. It is 10:58. I've already been up and had my breakfast and had one mug of coffee. I'm now just having a second mug of coffee as a pre-workout, and I've included some of these maple syrup Myprotein flavour drops because they are amazing. Really tasty. Got them in the other day, got really excited to try them, and popped a couple of drops in my coffee, and I don't have to take sugar in my coffee anymore because they just taste brilliant. Anyway, just a quick one today. I'm going to try and get back into vlogging a little bit more, and I'm going to try and get back onto Periscope a bit more because I have been a little bit MIA since my birthday, mainly because I have felt so bloated and podgy and fat since my birthday because I ate all the cake. For those of you that have seen the birthday video, you would have seen partied pretty hard. I did keep the video quite tame, so there's an awful lot that you didn't see. Awful lot of shots and stuff went down, but it was good. It was thoroughly worth it. I've also got on today my Myprotein funky leggings because it was really dull and grey when I got up, and I thought, well, you guys know me, if it's dull and grey, I like to put something bright and colourful on just to try and get myself going. I've got a workout in half an hour, so that's why I'm having the coffee now. That will be my leg raises workout with using my body elastics for my arms and my hand curls off the door. So you've seen that before. Won't get filmed this time because I'm not adding on any reps or anything. I'm just doing a quite basic workout because I've got quite a busy day. I am back to the dentist again today for a scale and polish, so I'm going to go and see the hygienist and get my teeth scraped. Don't like it, but like I said, it is something that I'm trying to keep on top of because I do suffer an awful lot with gum problems. Don't know why, it's just one of those things. It's not like I don't take care of my teeth. I think maybe my tongue stud has got a little bit to do with it, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go and get it done and then get home again. Hubs is at home this afternoon. Well, he's at home all day actually. He's just waiting to have his breakfast, and he's going to be having these by the looks of it because he's left them out. I had a quick bowl of porridge this morning with nothing in it, just Quaker oats, so simple. I think it was caramel flavour porridge this morning, and then I'm going to have something a little bit more substantial after I've been to the dentist. But I don't actually like eating too much before going to get my teeth looked at, just, you know, just to be nice. But I'm also going to try and get a Periscope chat in at some point today because I haven't been on there for a little while. I feel like I've been neglecting you all quite a little bit, and I'm very sorry for that. For those of you that saw the why I'm doing this vlog, thank you very much for your comments and likes. It did turn into a little bit of a rant, and I do apologise about that. It was just something I needed to get off my chest. Anyway, right now I'm going to go and finish my cup of coffee. I am going to endeavour to get a little bit more footage for you today, but again, it is still mainly day in the life stuff. I am doing a new recipe this evening, which is a take on something I used to do in the winter that was really high in fat and calories and really bad for you. So I'm trying to adapt it a little bit so we can have it tonight. Now it is about 600 calories, but for what you're getting, it's worth it. And obviously mine and hubby's macros, we are allowed meals that big because we don't eat 6 or 7 times a day. We tend to eat 3 or 4 times. So I will film that for you. It's my take on a chicken and bacon pie. So there we go, that's a little interesting thing. But I do use a packet mix. It's the Schwartz packet mixes. I do use them just until I can get my herbs and spices up together and work out the sauces on my own, because I do find throwing sauces together doesn't always work. But for now, that's all from me. I shall catch you a little bit later. I'll take you on the walk to the dentist with me again, because it's actually not as grey today as it was on the last walk. And I shall see you after I've had my teeth made all shiny. Catch you in a bit, guys. Right then guys, that is me just finished in Maastricht Dental Centre seeing lovely Angela, who is giving me a nice scale and polish, and my teeth are all shiny now. Going back in again in about 5 weeks, just to keep on top of it all, make sure everything's nice and fixed, should we say. Back in on Tuesday for a filling. Now I know it seems like, oh my god, my teeth must be awful. They're not. It's just, as you get older and stuff, things start falling apart, and I just wanted to make sure that everything is, well, alright. Now I've turned 33, I want to make sure everything's healthy. And what's the point of having a healthy body if my face doesn't match? That sounds weird. Anyway, I'm going to go home and get some food, put my tongue stud back in, because as always I take it out for the dentist, and then I'm going to chill out for the rest of the day because I've got nothing left to do today. Quite a nice chilled Friday night at home. Hub's at home too. And I'm going to be showing you my chicken and bacon pie. Well, I say pie, but it's got no pastry. Should be tasty. It's a meal I've done before. It is about 600 calories, but we have the macros available. The old one I used to do was about 1,000 odd, so yeah, it was no good. This is a completely new recipe. Not actually made it before, and we've not actually eaten it before, well, the healthy version. But I'm going to check out now, and I shall catch you guys in a bit. Right guys, well that's me back from the hygienist, and I've had my teeth cleaned and polished so they're all shiny white. See? All pretty. And me and hubby realised that we actually don't have anything else to do today until tea time. Even though it's like 3:10 now, I've just had my lunch. So, we are going to have a very rare pyjama day. So I'm going to go get changed out of my nighty clothes, and I'm going to go and get some comfies on, and we're going to curl up in front of the TV and geek out to, I think we've got Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I don't know which season, but it's on where Willow goes all freaky and witch-like. So we're going to go and sit and watch that, and I will show you our dinner this evening when I start cooking it. Okay, so I'm going to take this little lot and make it into something really tasty for dinner. I will cut to the next scene of it cooking. Okay, right, so I've got all my ingredients ready, and I'm just going to spray the pan with my fry light and get that going. The oven is already set to 200 because this will need to be put in the oven after it has been primarily cooked on the hob. It will then go in the oven. So I'm just going to wait for that to heat up and I'll start cracking. Okay, so that's the pan heated up, so I'm now going to start adding the bacon. It will start to sizzle in a minute. And for ease, I've already mixed the dry ingredients with the milk, just to save a little bit of time later. Now, it does call for you to use like sliced potato on top, but I feel that it makes it too fatty and too, well, I think it would just be too much. So I have done this recipe before, and it was a winter recipe. And I'm just trying to change it a little bit to make it a little bit lighter for summer. The only reason I'm using a packet mix today is because I don't always have time to create these sauces from scratch, and today being one of those days. Right, I'm just going to fry that up nicely. You can see that frying away. So my kitchen's not big enough for me to get myself on camera and the pan, so you get my voice and just the pan. But let's be honest, the food's far more interesting to look at than me sometimes. Okay, that's been browning nicely, so I'm now going to dump in my chicken. Get that sizzling. I'll leave that to brown and I will then cut to the next ingredient. Okay, that's browning up quite nicely. So, there we go. Okay, next to go in is the chopped leek. And I'm just going to fry that in until it's nice and soft. Turn the heat down a little bit. So you just want to soften that up. Now I have already mixed the dye mix with the milk. Got 14 fluid ounces of milk in there. Just mixed it up already, just for ease and quickness. And I'm now going to add that to this mix. Oh, a bit of leek escaping there. Okay, added that in. Turn the heat up again a little bit. And I'm then going to add in the tiny chopped up bits of broccoli, because obviously I don't want them to be too soggy, but I also don't want them to be too crunchy, because it is obviously going to go into the oven afterwards. And I'm going to add in the salt-free green giant sweet corn, if you can see that there, just because I like my sweet corn and I think it goes really nicely with chicken and bacon. It makes it, you know, make sure you get all your veggies in. So that's that. I'm going to leave that to sizzle away for about 15-20 minutes. And then I will cook the mash quickly in the microwave just for a couple of minutes, just so it's easy to work with. Get that to boil, and then I should be popping it into this Pyrex bowl and popping it in the oven for about 35 minutes. Now you can top it with cheese. I've decided not to top it with cheese tonight because it would have just made the macros a little bit too high for me and hubby. So this is just going to be quite a standard meal, but super tasty, hopefully. Okay, so that's it all plated up, ready to go in the oven. Okay, I like to put it on a baking tray just so I've got a bit more stability to hold it, but that's the mashed potato on top. And I've just scored it with a fork just because it makes it look pretty. I'm now going to stick it in the oven for 200 degrees for about 35 minutes until everything's bubbly and lovely. And then I will show you the finished product. Right then guys, that is dinner in the oven. Like I said, this is something that I haven't actually cooked before. I've done a winter version that was really high fat, high protein, high fat, high carb, low protein. This one I've tried to make it a little bit more diet friendly. It's still going to be, per portion, it's still over 600 calories, so it's not something for somebody that's on a very low calorie diet. But I'm hoping it's going to turn out really tasty. Like I said, I've never done it before, not this way. It's just going to sit in the oven. I'm going to check it in about half an hour just to see how it's going. I'll show you the finished product. Normally I will trial run a recipe before I put it on my YouTube, but I decided today to just go for it, and if it turns out a complete disaster, then it turns out a complete disaster. So I'll give you the macros per portion at the end of it once it's all cooked, and I can show you the finished product. I'll put the macros on the screen for you. But right now I'm going to cool down a bit because I always get really warm cooking. Don't know why, I just always get really hot. And I'm going to go and continue watching the Buffy the Vampire Slayer marathon that Hubs and I have been having today. So I shall catch you in about 30 minutes. Okay, so that's it straight out the oven, and unfortunately some of the sauce bubbled up over the top of the mashed potato. But who cares, it's going to be yummy. I'm going to let it cool for 5-10 minutes because me and hubby quite often burn our faces on food.
The hubby's making a cup of tea. And now he's running away.
Right then guys, that's dinner finished, and even though it didn't look as good as I hoped it was going to, it tasted really nice, well worth it. We'll definitely be adding it into my recipe book from now on. Stuffed now though, which is good. I think I've still got a few macros left, so I might treat myself to something chocolatey. I'm going to have a look. But for now, for tonight, that is good night from me. Remember to like, share and subscribe to my videos, guys, for more content and more giggles. And don't forget, if you can live it, love it, dream it, then you can achieve it. I'll catch you in the next video, guys. Night.